you have to know his name and his son's name. We grew up in church, called him Christ Jesus. When the J's didn't come around till 1600s. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know that. But I was, even though I was in church saying Jesus, I was sincere about it. But just to know that that wasn't his name, it pisses me off, man. It pisses me off. Well, one thing I didn't do, what they say, especially women talk about talking in tongues. I ain't never did that. Shata and all this shit. I ain't never did that, man. Don't make no sense, man. Then they'll get up and run around in the church. It's called a victory run, something like that. Especially in the South, they'll run around in church, buck jumping, doing all kind of crazy stuff, man. And I was talking to this young lady. She said she was an evangelist. And I was trying to tell her that the Most High ain't dealing with women. He wants soldiers, you know what I'm saying? He wants soldiers. He ain't dealing with women, but she wouldn't listen. She said she go witness to people at the food stamp office. But he ain't dealing with women. They're too emotional, man. That's on the real. I ain't gonna even say that, man. I'm gonna say when we get in the house, hands gonna swell up and shit. Proverbs 9:13, a foolish woman is clamorous, she is simple and knoweth nothing. You tell that to a woman that claims she an evangelist or a prophet, they ain't gonna listen, man. And it was this Moabite woman, and it's this black woman, so-called African American woman, came to our door one morning saying they go to a non-denominational church and wanted us to, me and my family, to go there. I showed this Moabite what color of Christ was, and she said, well, how do you know he's black? So I showed her in Revelation 1:13. Don't she know? You know, she just said thank you and hauled ass while the sister was still standing there. And I'm like, you with her, but she turned around, can't take the truth. That goes to show you going to a effed up church. But you know, our people, majority of them are blind, man. They're blind by the fact. Everybody sitting in their cars, killing them cars, man. Everybody sitting in their cars won't get out. I thought at least somebody want to come and hear the truth. But they sitting in their cars because it's too cold out here. But you know, that's on them, man. What time is it? You got to get to work. Oh, you on?
$2.16.
So I'm gonna just closing with that. post up a lot of more artwork. It's a lot of more up here. There's a lot of more there's a lot of more artwork up here. Every time I read the scriptures, the Most High just give me, like I said, I'm a visual. I visualize stuff a lot, and then every time I read some scriptures, He give me visions, man, what to draw and what to do. You know, I don't. It's not my doing. It's just His doing. I try to be true with my artwork, you know. I'm gonna post up some drawings too, not just this graphic design, but some hand drawings. Because if they during the Renaissance period flip flopped it, why don't a whole lot of black artists do the same? You know, if they made Christ white, why don't all these black artists make Christ back to, even though that's not how He looks. I mean, that's just symbolic, you know. That's just my vision of how Christ looks from an artist's point of view. But why don't they just, all these artists around, why don't they just start making black artwork from the scriptures? Okay. With that, I'm gonna say, shalom, stay in this truth. And until next time.